So I would like to introduce you to Paul the Healed. That is how we're referring to him.
Paul the Overcomer. Hoo-yah!
Hoo-yah, yes. We are doing the Healing Leads tea. He is on a quart a day, and I am doing a pint a day.
We're at Dartmouth, Hitchcock in New Hampshire. Nutshell, I had some health issues. I've always had health issues, but I had some different health issues. Put me in the emergency room and went for a follow-up, and they found out that I had blood issues. And the blood issues got worse. And real short nutshell, I'm here. I was looking at the results, and it looked like it was leukemia, and that's what's labeled as giving it. But it's a good kind of leukemia. It's not, I don't have to have, quote, chemo. It's vitamin A and arsenic, so it's good.
People want to know what we are doing on the journey. First and foremost, we are doing praise and worship. Mm-hmm. We have faith. There's a lot of faith happening right now.
Find His purpose in everything.
Yep. There's a lot of praying over, praying with, praying for God to bless the people that are serving Paul. Paul prays over a lot of people, and he gets to serve here. We've anointed the room, and I've anointed Paul, and we pray. Talk to God about a lot of things, asking Him where the next step is and what to do the next moment. And then we get to love people. So I'm a soap maker, and being a soap maker, you have a lot of extra soap around the house. My daughter actually made these, and I think we filled up our gift basket. There's a gratitude thing on the wall, and we wanted the opportunity to send our words of gratitude home with people. So everybody that comes in, whether they're a contractor or an aide or a nurse or a doctor, I don't know, we may be giving out, I don't know how many, a lot of bars of soap. And 20 is not a lot of bar soap, but a lot of bars of soap, and I think
that's like 20 in a basket.
Yeah, so we're almost emptying our third basket, our fourth basket, I can't remember. But
life's a blur.
Yes, but we get to love a lot of people, so that's the purpose.
We didn't clarify. April is my bride.
Oh yes, my name's April. So the journey has started with Paul being diagnosed with diverticulitis, acute diverticulitis, about a month and a half ago, the end of September. And end of September
30th, yeah.
That's what cued in on the blood work, and he was put into the hospital here about 2 weeks ago tomorrow. And today's day 14.
Not knowing how bad I was, because I was in denial.
Yeah, he keeps going. He has other health issues, and so let's talk about what's happened. So we stay in a state of praise and worship, working on healing and forgiveness. Day one in the hospital was a bone marrow. He was diagnosed with APML. Day two went downhill. He was. They found that he had appendicitis. They couldn't do a surgery. Day one was the bone marrow. Day two, he went downhill. Day three, he was very downhill. They were trying to stop the fevers and different things that were going on. I was able to get 2 sips of healing tea in. I didn't know how to make it. I was just trying to do whatever I could on our end, right? Our end is raspberries and blueberries and flaxseed oil and avocados and choosing the right foods. And that's our end, and praise and worship, and seeking to walk out in faith, which is hard, because it takes more faith to have faith than a person who has practiced faith. So it's just an unknown. So we find that God is faithful. He is forever, ever faithful and true. So day 3, he had 2 sips. Day 4, I was able to give him a half a cup, and at the end of day 4, he was more cognitive of the since doing the healing leaves. Now it could be all kinds of different factors. We're just talking about the Healing Leaves tea right now. On day 5, I started the quartz. So I go home and I make the tea, and because he's in the hospital, he's going to be in the hospital for the next 2 to 4 weeks. I need to be able to can it, to keep it, so he can have them in the hospital. I drive an hour and 40 minutes one way to get here, so I can't be here every day, but most days I work on being here. Since day 5, he's had a quart a day, and we're seeing some things happen.
I'm peeing without medication.
That's awesome, being able to get the fluid off of his body. For me, I'm drinking a pint a day, and so I have this little thing on my eye here that covers up with like a scab and then comes off. And I already had it tested. They said it's not cancer, but I'm noticing that it's getting better. But I have a lot of things, so I'm issues that I get to work through in faith and love and healing, and I look forward to seeing how it's going to heal me. So what's in the tea? I had an insatiable desire this past spring to get a lot of...
We're plant people anyway.
Yes, we like
which
our
doesn't
gardens.
fit where we live, because we live up in the White Mountains of New Hampshire.
We live in Bethlehem, House of Bread, New Hampshire. And so I had an insatiable desire to get a lot of fruit trees, but not a place to put them, but no one needed to get them. So I'd gotten those, and they did okay. Then we had some other things that we planted on our property. So what is in the tea? Now I know some of these are the same group, or I understand, I don't know. I understand in the moment that some of these are in the same group, but this is what we have in the tea. We have olive, we have orange, lime, lemon, and kumquat. I think those are the same group. Have mango. I have peach, plum, and cherry. I think those are in the same group. I have honeysuckle, which is an orange honeysuckle, vining honeysuckle, and a peach cream honeysuckle, along with the flowers that I was able to dehydrate this past summer. I have the thornless red raspberry. I have elderberry. I have strawberry. I have 2 types of pine with a long needle and short needle. I have a Japanese willow. I know that that's not a fruiting tree, but I believe there is healing benefits in that leaf.
It's not natural aspen, right?
Yeah, that's what we understand right now. And then I have this apple, and then the 12th one is a type of, it's a vining plant. It's not grape. It might be a type of currant. I'm not sure, but I have that in there. And then on the next batch, I added a little bit of lemon balm and peppermint for flavor. So that's what's going on in our Healing Leaves tea. And we appreciate Dr. Axe and Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan, you mean a lot to us.
Very much.
And
Very much trying to make sense of passages that we just can't make sense of. You know, why do the nations need healing leaves when we're talking about the eternal kingdom, and then bringing the one in from Ezekiel as well. So thank you very much.
So thank you for all the work. Thank you for bringing into light what we have been asking about. Like, we're supposed to be living to 120 years, and why aren't we? That's what the Bible promises. 120 years, and
the miracles are all around us. The peach trees lose their leaves early. They did in Oklahoma anyway. But up here, this peach tree just fully leafed, and I kept looking at it going, why do you still have all your leaves? Why do you still have miracles all around us?
Yes. So that's our story.